Hi, I'm Jenny. I just finished my bachelor's degree, and this is my individual project. My project is on the competition between smart mobility platforms. So firstly, why is it important to study that? Currently, private automobiles are widely used because of their convenience and speed. However, with growing population densities, there's an ever-increasing demand on urban land for parking space and road capacity. As a result, traffic congestion is at an all-time high. With rapid advancements in self-driving technologies, autonomous mobility on-demand systems offer a potential solution to some of these traffic problems. Autonomous mobility on-demand system is a transportation system wherein fleets of self-driving vehicles transport passengers on demand in a given environment. Although it is unlikely that a single operator will monopolize the business in any given city, there has been insufficient studies conducted on the impacts of competition within the AMOD industry. Hence, this project aims to understand if and to what extent competition between multiple AMOD platforms will be beneficial to society. This project can be divided into 3 stages. Firstly, to construct a decision-making model whereby multiple AMOD platforms compete for customers. Secondly, to find an algorithm to determine the resulting equilibrium configuration of the model. Thirdly, to utilize synthetic or real-world data to derive conclusions on the advantages and disadvantages of competition based on the model. I will first give an overview of the interplay between AMOD operators and customers. Firstly, customers set requests for AMOD services. Then, the operators decide on their right prices. Lastly, customers respond by choosing a service or leaving the system, which will then result in vehicles moving and flows on the transportation network. In this model, operators can have either of 2 objectives: profit maximizing or customer maximizing. To quantify the welfare of each main stakeholder, operator, customer, and society, different metrics are used: the total profits earned, total demand served, average ride price, average ride duration, and the price of anarchy. The ratio of the total time, which is the ratio of the total time spent on the road by the AMOD vehicles in a competing simulation to the minimum possible value. The price of anarchy determines how the efficiency of the system degrades due to selfish behavior. Now, I'll give a summary of the findings of this project. So, having more competing AMOD operators in an oligopoly leads to lower ride prices and each operator being less incentivized to manage road congestion. This results in higher congestion levels and hence lower rides. Hence, over here, we see that there's a trade-off between lower ride prices and slower rides. The extent of increase of congestion due to competition is dependent on 2 factors: the total number of AMOD vehicles on the road and the road infrastructure. If the road infrastructure has a high enough capacity, the increased utilization of roads due to competition may not lead to a significant rise in congestion levels and hence travel time. Next, the impact of more competing operators on aggregate demand served depends on the operator's objectives. If all operators are profit maximizing, the aggregate demand served increases. This is because customers compete more fiercely for customers. If all operators are customer maximizing, the aggregate demand served decreases. This is because competition impedes each operator's ability to set prices and reduce costs. Lastly, in an asymmetric market share distribution, the more dominant operator manages congestion better than less dominant operators. I hope this presentation would give you an overview on why it is important to study competition between smart mobility platforms and the potential advantages and disadvantages. Thank you.